Hello, beautiful humans. How are you? How are you doing? 2020, huh? Yep. Yep. So, we are now into 2021. Thank gosh. But basically, I want to do a few different things this year. A lot of different things this year. And I feel like it always feels really therapeutic to kind of like share, like get things off my chest. But I feel very burdensome to my friends sometimes with the amount that I need to get off my chest. So I thought I would, whoa, overexposed, there we go. Thought I'd have a chat to you guys, if anyone's listening. I'll try to keep this short. Basically, 2020 was probably one of the hardest years of my life. And I've been through some pretty rough ones, so that is saying something. Not only did I lose my job because of the state of the world, but also lost and also almost lost a few people that mean a lot to me. I lost myself as well, epically. So I had like several hours worth of content filmed because I was starting this big journey that I was going to make a video about. This was before I had started my YouTube channel. And basically, I was going to join the Air Force. It was a huge change to I was fleet manager at a car dealership. So it was a huge change. And so I began training basically straight away because you had to, be able to run a certain distance and all this type of stuff. You had to run like 2.6 kilometers or something in a certain amount of time. And being a blessed person, running was always quite difficult for me because there was about 10 kilos on my chest. Not really anchored down, but anyway. So I was really excited and I was really focused on that. I would get up every morning and go for a run, like literally go for a run. I have never been a runner, and I haven't run probably since high school, which was over 10 years ago. So yes, that's how old I am. But yes, so I was so excited, and because there's a few people who meant a lot to me at the time. Obviously, some of them I'm still very close with. They're in the Air Force. One of them being my best mate. And so I wasn't really telling anyone because I wanted it to be a surprise. I don't know why, but I thought that was important. So yeah. And I got my, did tests, did interviews, all this type of stuff. And then in the interview it asked, questions about our health and our mental health and everything like that. And basically, because I made an attempt on my life a few years ago now, but because I did that, and I was honest about it, I received a letter from the Air Force, and who basically advise that maybe don't go ahead with this path. So that really upset me, a lot more than what I had let on, because once again, that was affecting my life and that was weighing me down. That mistake that I had made, I'm still paying for it. So yeah, so that sucked. And so basically I stopped running straight away because I was like, well, what's the point? So all the healthy choices that I had started to make, I threw in the bin. And then, again, and I was still working at my other place, and then, I got very ill, and had to take some time off of work when everything went up in smokes. And I got a call basically from the owner of the business, who was extremely apologetic and basically stated, effective immediately, everyone is basically being stood down without pay. Very, very skeletal staff, because, no one was buying cars. Everyone was losing their job. So that was really tough. And because I sold my car to an ex of mine who never paid me for it, I didn't have a car. I had a company car. So I had to give the company car back. So I had no means of transportation. When I wanted to go somewhere, I had to ask Mum if I could borrow her car, which I didn't enjoy because that's like, what if she needs her car? So I got into quite a dark place. Not as dark as what I have been in the past, but I felt like I was spending a lot of money and eating a lot of food to cheer me up. Yay. And this year alone, I've probably gained 20 kilos without exaggerating, because I weighed myself on the first day, on the 1st of January 2020. So I knew exactly where I was starting from with my fitness journey. And because I lost sight of what I wanted, who I was, where I wanted to go, because, I had this goal in mind, the Air Force. I had this of where I wanted to be within the year, and all of a sudden that rug was ripped out from under me, and then we were stood down, and then, I'd been at my job for almost 6 years. That was all I really knew. I didn't really know what I wanted to do apart from the Air Force. But in saying that, I now have a much, what 2020 did bring me is a much clearer path of where I want to be now. So for the first time, I enrolled in university. I had to do some courses because basically my OP, which is like our scoring at the end of grade 12, it expired because I never used it outside of school. I didn't want to go for an OP or whatever you guys call it. So I don't even know what I got. I never opened my envelope to tell me what I got because I was on a completely different path. And I didn't need an OP. But anyway, I'm gonna try and not make this another 20-minute video. Oh my god, I'm start speaking a little bit faster. Anyway, so now I am enrolled in university. I start on the 22nd. Well, my orientation is on the 22nd of February this year, and I am going to do my Bachelor of Education for secondary school, so high school. But my main goal is to get my teaching degree, move to South Korea, and become an English teacher. So that's a big change. So eventually, when I was talking to my work, because they had asked me to come back to work, and I was like, don't think that's going to fit in with my schedule. And I told them why I wanted to leave, and they were very supportive, but it's very scary because like end of last year because I had to do a couple of courses to get like a grading so that I could apply for a proper like bachelor's degree. That was stressful, and that was only 2 courses over the space of 10 weeks, you know, 2 for different subjects. Like, so this is gonna be fun. But I need my body and my mind to be healthy and happy and maybe stable. Some stability would be great. Can 2021 at least bring me that? Oh my god. So I need to shed the weight, not physically, but the weight of everything that's been holding me back. Everything that has happened, everything that I'm still holding on to, I need to shed that weight. Because I'm tired of things holding me back. Recently, I had a fight with someone who threw it in my face that I don't like to be touched. Now, I don't like to be touched because of things that had happened to me in the past. So, you know, that was fun, you know, to have thrown in my face. But I'm really tired of getting really panicky and sweaty and uncomfortable if someone goes to hug me. And because sometimes, like, if I don't know a person really well and they go to hug me to say goodbye, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, no, don't touch me. Like, I don't like to be touched, because I'm not comfortable enough to tell them why. But I'm sick and tired of... Okay, I'm sick and tired of being that person. I'm sick and tired of feeling damaged and broken and being the friend that everyone always has to worry about, or feel like they have to not always have a great time when they go out because they're so worried about looking out for me. I mean, they might anyway, because like a lot of my friends are really tall and I'm like 5'1". But I want to be that fun little girl that used to randomly start dancing in the mall and flourished under attention instead of feeling like she's about to have a panic attack if someone looks at her for too long. I'm gonna be that little girl again. Because let's face it, I haven't grown. So yes. So that is what I wanted to say. So I'm very excited for what I am going to achieve this year. There's going to be some different things on my channel. I'll still do reaction videos because they make me happy. So, but I've always had this idea of taking you guys with me, not only helping me be accountable, but hopefully inspire someone, you know, inspire them to look within themselves and start loving themselves. So yeah. Cool. So that's all from me. I'm very excited for the different things I'm about to try. It's gonna be very different. It's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be amazing. Catch you on the flip side.